Sparkle was a little firefly. She had big, bright wings.
Gizmo was a little frog. He was green and had big, round eyes.
They were the best of friends. Sparkle and Gizmo lived in a magical forest, full of colorful flowers and tall, whispering trees. They loved to play hide and seek in the tall grass. They would laugh and play all day long. It was always an adventure with Sparkle and Gizmo. The magical forest was a special place. In the middle of the forest was a beautiful crystal. The crystal glowed with a warm, magical light. The light from the crystal kept the forest warm. It helped the flowers bloom. It made the forest sparkle and shine. All the animals loved the magical light. It made them feel happy and safe. One day, something strange happened. The crystal started to grow dim. The magical light began to fade. The forest grew a little colder. The flowers started to droop. The animals were worried. Sparkle and Gizmo saw the fading light.
We have to help!
We need to save the forest.
They decided to go on a quest.
We need to find a way to bring back the light.
Let's ask the wise old owl. He might know what to do.
The wise old owl listened carefully.
To save the crystal, you need to find the magical star. It's hidden far away at the end of the Whispering Woods.
Sparkle and Gizmo set off on their quest. They flew and hopped through the forest. Soon, they met a little squirrel named Pipsqueak.
Hello!
Where are you going?
Sparkle and Gizmo told Pipsqueak about the fading light and their quest.
I want to help too.
Sparkle, Gizmo, and Pipsqueak entered the Whispering Woods. The trees were tall and dark. The wind whispered through the leaves. They walked for a long time. The woods were dark and a little scary, but they held on to each other, and that made them feel brave. Finally, they saw a light ahead. It led them to a cave filled with sparkling crystals.
Wow, this cave is beautiful.
This must be the Crystal Cave. The magical star has to be here somewhere.
They searched high and low, but the star was nowhere to be found. Section 8, the tricky maze. They found a note.
To find the magical star, it said, you must first solve the maze.
Ahead of them was a tricky maze made of rocks.
This looks hard, said Gizmo.
Sparkle had an idea. Let's work together. We can each take a path and see who finds the way out first.
Section 9, the magical star. They entered the maze. It was confusing and tricky. They helped each other, calling out if they found a dead end.
Finally, Pipsqueak shouted, I found it! I found the way out!
And there, in the center of the maze, was the magical star. Section 10. Light returns to the forest. They carefully carried the magical star back to the crystal. As soon as the star touched the crystal, it began to glow brighter than ever before. The forest was filled with light again. The flowers bloomed. The animals cheered.
Sparkle, Gizmo, and Pipsqueak were heroes.
Section 11, celebrating friendship. Everyone gathered around the crystal to celebrate. They were so happy that the magical light was back.
Sparkle, Gizmo, and Pipsqueak learned that anything is possible with friendship and teamwork.
They knew they would always be there for each other, no matter what.